I welcome. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications and comment down below who I should interview next. Today, we are interviewing one Lego Master from season 2 named Zach. How are you doing today?
Doing great today. How about yourself?
Good. Um, did you have to put something on your face when you were filming Lego Masters?
Oh,
With
like
the
makeup? Like
Yeah,
makeup?
because of the intense lighting.
Yeah. They put on a makeup for us. It was but for the guys it's not too bad. I mean, it's just a little dab here and there, but yeah, there was a lot of makeup involved, which I didn't think would be important for building with Legos, but they put makeup on you.
What state or city did you film Lego Masters in?
Georgia. Georgia. We were in Georgia. I forget what town it was, but yeah, it was in Georgia.
What was your favorite build to make?
Favorite build to make. Man, there were so many. The dragons were definitely very important. Were a lot of fun, and then also the whale.
Was that one of the harder ones?
I want to say all the builds that I liked just came naturally. Uh, I think there were definitely a lot of most really challenging builds. Every single build was challenging, but yeah, it's pretty cool what you can build under pressure.
What was the easiest build for you?
None of them were easy. Let me see. I want to say like the dragons were pretty just we knew what we were doing. I think that was like we felt like we really knew what we were doing.
Do you build Lego dragons a lot?
No, I actually build a lot more military tanks and vehicles.
Um, you made it to the finals, was it really hard to say goodbye?
Uh to like the experience or to the people that I met over there.
Both.
Okay. Yeah, I want to say it was see every single week when somebody got eliminated, right? It's pretty much everybody was crying because somebody that you liked is leaving, right? And then by the time it was the finals and we figure out what the results were, it's kind of like, oh, okay, we're finally done with Lego Masters, and we just want to go home and relax. And yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of us still miss the experience.
Did you go home during the season, or were you specifically in Georgia the whole time?
We were in Georgia the entire time, 6 weeks.
Um, what team did you work with as an alliance the best with?
An alliance?
Yeah.
Oh man. Um, for the most part, that we were kind of to ourselves, and there weren't too much alliances going on because all the builds were mostly you just do it by yourself. But and then we were told that we were not supposed to be really talking with each other, but we were talking with each other. I'm trying to think what was the team that we talked to the most. Uh, Kind of for the most part, I don't think we were talking, or at least most of us were. We were just too busy building all the time and resting, so there wasn't really too much talking going on. But we were pretty much everyone was pretty much friendly with each other on set.
Did you have a favorite team?
Favorite team besides ourselves. I mean, when you go into Lego Masters, you got to consider yourself your favorite team, right? You got to if you want to win, right? You got to say
Yeah,
you are your favorite team.
you have to be positive. You gotta never give up.
Uh-huh. Oh
You gotta
yeah. A
not
lot
think
of that.
negative.
Yeah, a lot of hoorah moments for yourself. You got to find those moments.
What team would you say you probably miss the most?
That's the most. Just about everyone, but you see, it's funny uh how you miss people because I feel like after Lego Masters, I see them all the time, right? I can see them all the time. We go out to whenever we go to convention, I see them. So it's pretty much you don't really miss them that much because after Lego Masters, you see them all the time.
Did you have a favorite Lego master, like specifically like one of the judges or
Uh, See, it's another good question because we weren't actually able to talk with the Lego Masters all too much while we were over there because of like all the COVID restrictions.
so you
So
kind of were working and then when they came to you, you basically that was your only time
yeah,
talking?
pretty much.
Um, what was most important to you about the experience of being on Lego Masters?
Just checking out, just trying to show off what you can do and seeing what you can do in that moment. Do your best, pretty much.
Everyone had very incredible builds, but yours and Wayne's were super cool.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. I tried not to miss an episode.
Oh, I'm glad.
Even last summer when there were too many weather things where I live that took over the show, I still tried to watch it. I try not to miss the finals because really at the end of it, it's like you end up figuring out on the finals who wins, but you like to see the build. So it's like the whole episode's real important versus like a trivia show. If you're just trying to figure out who won, you can just skip to the end, but not in like a creative show.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that you were able to watch through all of it, and yeah, man, me and my brother really didn't expect that we were gonna get so far in Lego Masters. Uh, we kind of go in there kind of just with an open mind, and for us, it was kind of like go big or go homes from the very beginning. So with the dragons, right? We're gonna build something awesome, something big. So even if we get eliminated, at least we put out one good thing kind of mentality. But then after we build those dragons and then we get the golden brick, we were like, oh crap, now we really are in this game. We were really in it.
What was it like turning in the minifigs?
Say again?
What was it like turning in the minifigs when you had to during the finals?
Turning in the minifigs. It was really, I guess for a lot of people, it was like a sentimental thing.
Did you create the minifigs before the season even started or the first episode?
I think the first episode, yeah. Yeah, they had one guy who was like just putting together the minifigs.
What was it like walking in from the door? Like from the
Walking in.
door in the back area, and was it all made of Lego?
Yeah, yeah, it was mostly built from Lego, and it's really cool. But they have like wooden frames and all that kind of stuff. It's amazing to see what the set really looks like when you're over there. Maybe one day you can take a look at it.
What were the COVID procedures?
Man, it was a lot of masking. So whenever we're filming, we take off our masks, but when we are offset, we're wearing a mask, and they're telling us to stay in our own little spaces. And then also, we were being tested every single day, and it was just ridiculous. I felt like it was ridiculous.
Were there ever times you were gonna film an episode and then couldn't because a contestant tested positive or anything like that?
No, pretty much. No, pretty much everybody was negative the entire season. We really didn't hear anything about COVID problems.
Was it
But a lot of the procedures to me seemed like they weren't really stopping anything.
Was it like is it a big studio or other than inside the building room and stuff?
It's like a large warehouse facility, I want to say. Yeah, but most of the time we were in the on-set or in the like resting area than in our hotels.
What was your inspiration to go on the show?
Inspiration. I mean, it was mean, if you're a Lego builder, I think any Lego builder would like to go on to Lego Masters, right? It's you have something that you're good at, and then it's on television. You can get onto television for it. So I think that's all the reason, right? It's an experience for the experience sake, right?
Whose idea was it to sign up for the show? Was it you or was it Wayne?
It was more like me. So when we got the call back, I was they were asking me for who would I like to bring on to Lego Masters, and so after that I asked my brother, and he was like, "Oh, sure, let's go for it."
What was your family's reaction to your builds?
They all love my builds because that's family, right? But yeah, uh, I think for my family, their favorite build would have to be the whale and the dragons, and then also was it our castle in heaven?
What were the finals like?
What were the finals like? The finals were very stressful. I mean, they're telling you that you can build anything except you had to incorporate a day and night theme. And then they gave us like a bunch of lights to work with. At that point, we've been there for 6 weeks, and it's a lot of pressure, right? We've been building for so many weeks already, and we have to build just one more build. And so, yeah, it was pretty much the most challenging build.
How many episodes did you film a week?
Maybe 2 or 3.
How did not being on set work if the episodes came out weekly?
See, we filmed everything in 6 weeks, right? We filmed everything in 6 weeks. So after we filmed everything in the 6 weeks, they take it to their editors and they edit it out into a weekly thing.
What were the hours you filmed, like start to finish? Like, what was your schedule basically on set?
We'd get in there from like 6 o'clock in the morning, put on makeup, make sure their set is ready, and then we'd be home maybe 9-ish. Or not home, I mean back to the hotel around 9-ish.
And the final question I have before I show the video was, what was the golden brick like?
What was the golden brick like?
Yes.
It's one of those you can actually buy them. They're from if you go to a Lego store, they have like those golden brick keychains. It's just like that.
Was the golden brick included in the trophy that they gave the winner?
No, I don't think so. And I think that would be a way better trophy if all of it were made out of golden bricks.
All right, and finally to show the video. All right. I did find some of these through the internet, and then I found some of these through your brother's Instagram.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully I got all the builds in this video.
Yeah, I think you do.
Although, is it you or Wayne that does archery?
My brother does archery. Wayne does archery.
What do you do when you're not doing Lego Masters stuff?
Oh, I'm a sushi chef.
Fun. What's your favorite kind of sushi to make and eat?
spicy teppanyaki.
Fun. Is it an intense job, like, since COVID, or?
Oh, I mean, you get used to the pressure.
And where'd you get the names for some of the builds?
Names for some of the builds.
Yes.
So, like, which one in particular?
Like all of them, like the harder names to pronounce.
Like Panacio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Panacio is. So let me think. It's a combination of the word panache and then also Pinocchio. Because when we were on set, Amy and Jamie thought that we're building something like a Pinocchio character. But I was trying to go for more of like this one character from this one book called Cyrano the Bergerac, and one of his like quotes was like, I forget, something with a panache. He's talking about his pride, right? Pretty much, but panache. So it became Panacio.
All the teams had at least one episode where the name was creative, if not more.
Yeah.
And the names were cool, and so were the builds, and then it just got cooler after episode 1.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. It was really cool to watch what you could make with your brother, and
Yeah,
show
thank
that
you.
teamwork can really be something.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's what you don't see is me and my brother arguing in the background. Oh, we need more of this. We need that. I don't understand what you mean, but I think that comes with a teamwork. It's being able to bash heads almost.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it didn't get out of control where it ruined anything.
Uh, uh,
It's the good news is it still stayed strong, even though you had those little disagreements or.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, pretty much right now, me and my brother are kind of just taking it easy after Lego Masters, and you're just waiting for that next something.
Did you do anything like Lego Masters before you did Lego Masters?
I want to say that was the first time I did anything like that. I don't really, before Lego Masters, it was pretty much I just play with my Legos back at home, right? And it's just like my own thing. I don't really show anybody what I do. Except, I mean, I had a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. And then I'd be pretty much just talking with my friends who built kind of like the same thing.
Well, if you can Instagram that, I can definitely put that in the description of the video.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I don't know anything else, so thanks for joining. I had a bunch of fun.
Yeah. I
If-
mean,
If you could spread the word to the rest of the Lego Masters that I've sent them all Instagram DMs for it. And if
yeah, sure. I'll talk to them. I'll let them know.
all right, I know some of them have seen it, they just haven't replied.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say that when it comes to Lego Masters, is a lot of us have gone through a lot of these interviews already, and they're worried about their contracts and all that kind of stuff. And pretty much, I don't think they should be worrying about it. But I'll let them know.
Alrighty, cool. Thank you.
And then feel free to message me anytime on Instagram if you have any other questions.
Alrighty.
I mean, we're regular people, right? We have regular jobs, but if they just haven't replied yet, I mean, patience, you know.
Yeah. I mean, for instance, Natalie, she saw them too. Like, she saw them. It literally said red.
Sure.
Yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna end the recording.
Okay.